Hey everybody, good morning. At least it's morning for me. Y'all, we're gonna be on the patio today, amongst other things. So I have strategically planned my day, okay? But before we get into today's video, let me say to you all, thank you all so much for all of your support and your comments on our last video where dude number one and I were talking about just trying to get healthier, and we're on this healthy journey challenge because it is a challenge. You guys know we love some sweet, and Lord knows I can put down some Texas Roadhouse rolls. Love carbs. So we appreciate you all so much. There were so many comments. I really need to go back and like take some notes on some of the things that you all said. You all are so, you just always, you're so willing to share, support us on, whatever we're doing, and just some of the information that you all share. Some of you have done the same thing. Some of you may be vegetarian and just could relate to where we are and where we're trying to go and get to. So I want to say thank you so much. You all are the best. Now, what we're doing today, I'm starting on the patio right now. It's kind of early in the morning, and I have to run some other errands. So I say, at least let me get started, and then later on I can come back early afternoon and then we can get done. The last time we were out here, dude number one was having issues with his back. So y'all know that's been at least a couple of weeks ago. Nothing has changed. It still looks a mess out here, and it's just time to get our patio ready for the summer. When I was planting, I think the elephant ear, and I'm gonna show you guys in a minute, there's a little hump in the middle, so I think it's trying to come through, break through that dirt. But when I was out here planting, I mentioned something about the mosquitoes, and somebody said, Miss Donna, you need to get a thermocell. This is a mosquito repellent. Yeah, how about I already had this? And as soon as I saw it, as soon as I read that comment, I thought, wait a minute, that name sounds familiar. So I went to the place that I thought I stored it, and there it was. So thank you so much for reminding me that I have this, or I had this. So we're going to use this at some point. It did come, I've had this probably at least a couple of years now. Tells you how much I used it because it comes with one 36-hour refill, and I need to pick up some more. I'm hoping they have them at Lowe's. I think I purchased this, was it Walmart? I don't know. It's been at least 2, if not 3 years. So I need to pick up some more refills. So I wanted to bring this out to show you that. And then just a couple of more things that I need to pick up at Lowe's today. So the plan for this morning to get me started, I need to get up all of these 20 panels of these outdoor shears. I want to get these up and get my patio furniture in place. It's still stacked right here. That may be all I have time to do this morning before I need to get out of here. So that's what I'm going to work on now. Like I said, everything is everywhere. You guys know we are. I told you in the last video, we're going to have to do some outside stuff and some other stuff as we get through this month of starting our healthy journey challenge. So won't be any cakes and pies and all that kind of stuff. But what I will do is at the end of this video, I probably try to remember the majority of my videos to, at the very end, leave my playlist of all of my breads and cakes and all the goodies and the sweet stuff like that. So there is so much that I already have on my channel for you all to watch or go back and rewatch if you don't mind. And I'll try to remember to put that at the end of this video, okay? If you need to see me in the kitchen. So, like I said, I'm getting ready to get these up. They've been washed and in the house for probably a couple of months now. I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod, and at least I'll get the shears up. I'm hoping I'll get the furniture in place as well, okay? But in any event, y'all enjoy the video. I don't know what all we have in store for today, but I do know we have to get these shears up because I'm sick of them sitting in the house. And then the cushions that go on the chairs, the cushion covers have been removed, they've been washed up, and they're still stacked in the living room. So it's time to get all of that stuff out, okay? Oh, before I do that, I want you guys to see my hydrangea bush. It is so pretty. So we're going to go to the front yard. We're going to look at the hydrangea bush real quick while I'm thinking about it. And then I'm going to bring you back so we can get all of these shears put back up. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but in any event, I don't think it's part of our hydrangea bush, but he's going to get all of this right here pulled out. He'll check it first, but I don't think it's part of our hydrangea bush. But are these blooms not absolutely gorgeous? And it's just getting so big. So I just wanted to share real quick my hydrangea bush and how pretty it's looking, and it's doing its thing this year. Oh, look at the ladybug. Just beautiful. All right, let's get to the patio.
I wake up every day as flesh and bones, humbled alone, weak on my own. Lord, you love me bare and natural. You meet me where I am, still high on your throne. I look up to you in all I do. You're my example of perfection. To be pleasing in your sight is my soul goal in this life, but there's no pressure to be perfect. Perfect you are. Perfect you are. So I don't have to be perfect. Perfect you are. You are. We try our best, but sometimes we fall short. It's part of our desire. It's what we need God for. No record keeping, no, He won't take score. Just standing in the gap, waiting to restore. The merciful love that you've shown, you're my example of perfection. To be pleasing in your sight is my soul goal in this life, but there's no pressure to be perfect. 'Cause you are, you're perfect, so I don't have to be perfect. I don't, 'cause you are perfect. You are righteous judge, the Holy One. You know every intention of my heart.
Okay. I took off my mic because I didn't need it while I was putting up the shears. So we're off to a great start. I do know that this is not centered. And looking at it, I forgot that it was modular and we can set it up different kinds of ways. So I'm wondering too if we want to look at it where it's just long ways and then one end of it has like that chaise end. But in any event, I know when my dude number one sees this, he's gonna want to get it. He's going to want to get it all centered and in place. I'm not worried about that right now because I'm not sure if we're gonna leave it like this. So I'll get his input later when he gets home. And without the cushions on it, we can just, kind of move it around and see exactly where we want it. It's going to be interesting because last year it was at the other end. So I don't know. I want to see how this feels. I think somebody mentioned when I moved it, or when I moved the table to the other end, I think they mentioned that they liked the table down here where it was. But I just want to see. It's just furniture. We can move it again. But we'll see. In the meantime, it's starting to warm up. So I need to go run my errands, but I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad I got the shears up. And if you all remember, last year I mentioned how one of the shears on the very end, we had one of the little table torches lit. The wind was blowing and it blew and landed right on that. Let me show you. It landed right on the top of that flame. So, wait a minute, y'all. Whew. Let me get through here to get to it. So I put it on the end down here. Last year it was right here. And when the wind was blowing and the table was right here, it blew and landed right on top of that flame. Thankfully, my husband was out here and he saw it. He was at the other end and he jumped up and ran and grabbed it, but right here. So, anywho, that's on the end and it's hidden behind the furniture. So, and I thought about moving my, let me see if you can see, my elephant ear last year was over here in, oh Lord, I'm trying to find it, in the corner. How about we just go over there? How about that? Okay. Elephant ear was right here. So this is why I planted the other one. Oh, let me show you the little hump I was telling you about. Y'all see the little hump that's coming up in the dirt? So I guess my elephant ear is trying to kind of break through the dirt. And while I have you guys turn this way, I just want you to see the mess that's out here. Wait a minute, let me back up. Okay. But I don't know, y'all. I think I might like it down there. I'll see once I get it all together and get everything set up. But if not, like I said, we can move it. And I already know I do not like this here. It's blocking too much. But y'all, I didn't want to be too far from the kitchen when we're cooking or when I'm cooking. So I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. Gonna have to figure it out. I don't know where else to put it. But back to the elephant ear. I was thinking about maybe putting it here, because if it's here, then it can still get sunlight and this is open here so it can get rain as well. The tree here is definitely not moving. So I think the elephant ear would be pretty here, and then I can move this where the elephant ear. You guys, where the elephant ear is. This is a table, I guess a little bar cart, if you will. That was my mom's, and they used to have it. My mom and dad used to have it on their deck, and we had many a Saturday mornings where there was breakfast on this cart. So it is very special. So maybe I'll put it down there where the elephant ear was. I don't know. I just have a lot to try to figure out to get it together. So I know I'll be working out here until late this afternoon, this evening probably. I want to do something with the rock that's down there, you guys. It is not working out. Dude be just pulling weeds, and so I don't know. I have to figure something out with that. I already know it's going to consist of me taking up all of those rocks. So I'll take them up, put them in something, and because I can always use them somewhere else, but that's not working. I would love some kind of border, but I don't know what I want. I really want hosta, but hosta doesn't do well in the sun. There may be a hosta that's more sun tolerant. So if you guys know of a hosta, I need to do some research to see if there's one that's more sun tolerant. Then hosta would be beautiful outlining the patio. But in any event, y'all, listen, it is time for me. I need to go eat an apple or something before I leave. Run my errands. We need to go to, y'all want to go to Lowe's with me? We'll see. I may bring y'all into Lowe's so I can pick up a couple of things and get back home so we can get back out here. Now, by the time I get back, it's going to be really warm, so I'm sure I will not have this on, honey. It's going to be time to put on something cool. I'm thinking, looking at the shears blowing in the wind. I love it. I also need to probably look into some type of weights for the shears to weigh them down, especially the ones if we're over here. I don't need them blowing all around our head while we trying to sit there. So anywho, listen, let me get my apple and go do what I need to do so we can get back here and finish our work. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I hope that these refills will work in any of the cells. Cream spray. I guess this is what I need. What's this? Oh, this is a spray. Repels mosquitoes without spray. Mosquito repellent refills. Must be for a different. Oh, it's for a different kind. Okay. All right. You guys, I think I want to do a few more of the dahlias. I mentioned before the last time I was at Lowe's that my niece's name is Dahlia. So I think I want to just try a few more of these. So they are 50% off still. And these are so vibrant and pretty. I think I want to try. I just want to see if they really look like this. I think I'm going to get 3 of them. I also wanted to add some bone meal to my flowers. Really, I'm trying to think. I want some type of a border around my patio that doesn't grow tall,
How much
but
sun does
but
it
can
get?
tolerate the sun.
Well, you know, if you water it enough, you might get away with it. But it's kind of a crapshoot whether it,
Right.
you know, yeah.
And I probably won't water it enough.
Yeah. I mean, you can see they've been out kind of partial sun here
Uh-huh.
because they stay and they're on this end, so you can go look and see. Because I mean, they'll get some sun,
Okay.
but it's real little. But
Okay. I don't think it gets sun in the morning, but as the day goes on, I think it gets sunny there.
you might get by with a hosta then.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because like I said, we keep
Maybe
it
I'll
out
try a few and see how they do.
and see if they make it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. So, you guys, I am just now getting back out here. It's late in the evening. My day went longer than I anticipated away from home today. So, babe, say hey. Babe, say hey.
Hey,
So this is the first time he has seen my dude number one, like kind of how we have it set up. So, babe, what you think about it? You think this is gonna work down here? I know we have to get bugs and everything off of here. There you go, pulling weeds.
these things just keep growing.
I know. I said today I'm just gonna take up all the rocks. I'm gonna figure out another border. So, but what you think about this down here? I tried to straighten the rug as much as I could. You think it's crooked?
The
Huh?
road?
Yeah.
Oh, you think crooked here?
I mean,
What
no,
are you
I,
going for?
I was just getting it from over here to over there. It's not set up, it's not centered, it's not any of that. I was just trying to get it
Well,
on the rug.
you start with your little powerful blower.
But listen, so we can either do it that way or we can do it long ways this way. But you probably want to keep it this way. Like we could take, like if we wanted to make it long, you see how this part is right here? This part is long. We could take this seat and add it to it and make it longer. You know, if you want to do that. I don't know whether or not you want to look at it like that.
What are you going for?
I don't know.
I gotta get out here and really get into this joint.
I don't know. I just wanted to see it. I did say earlier, I know I don't like the grill and the. Oh, somebody did ask if that was a black stone that I was
Yeah.
cooking on. I did hibachi. It is a black stone. Let me see if I can open the louvers. Let me give you a little bit more light in here. Ooh. Might lighten it up. Ooh. A little bit. We just have to remember to close them. I'll get it, babe.
I don't know. I think it. I like the open, being able to
Did that lighten it up a little bit, you guys?
I
What
like
you
the
mean?
open of being able to
What you mean?
just walk straight out as opposed to that blocking it. I don't know.
Now I wanted to put something else right here. The challenge is I'm trying to do this when you're not home. Like I couldn't move the table by myself. So I know it's some areas that we need to pressure wash. I'll get to that because it doesn't matter about the rugs getting wet because they are outdoor rugs. So we can pressure wash. I can pressure wash some areas to make it look better. But I'm just trying to get everything where I want it first and then we'll go from there. What's
Because I
wrong?
work different. I clean up everything and then.
But
I
you
know.
just missed what I said. I can't move all this stuff without you
Well,
being
I'll tell
here.
you what then. Take advantage of it. Move everything while I'm here. You clean up and pressure wash everything. And then
What you mean? Move everything off the patio
just take
tonight?
everything, yeah. Take everything off. You can then go ahead and clean and pressure wash your patio. and then we come back, and now we'll put everything back the way you want it. It's just bothersome to me. Why it ain't rain today? It's usually raining every day.
I think it's supposed to rain later on,
It's
maybe.
just bothersome to me to see.
I mean, well, it looks bad because I haven't done anything to it. If you had come out here after I pressure washed it, then it would have been okay. But like I said, I can't.
You know
Some of
me,
the stuff
I'll take everything off of it.
baby, I know it, but you're not doing this with me. I'm trying to do this by myself.
Okay, so here's the thing.
So I'm trying to do
If-
the best that I
When
can.
when I come in, let's move everything off.
He interrupted that video. Now I thought I was going to bring this in and get stuff set up and then pressure wash around it tomorrow.
Now, okay. It's easier for me if I'm saying, okay, let's move everything out. You can spend the pressure washing. As soon as I walk in, we can go ahead and take care of put everything back.
We can't. Not
Why?
tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Okay, not tomorrow.
But I don't want stuff sitting out there for days. I mean, because you know it's supposed to be raining off and on all week. How about we do this? How about I make a deal with you? We'll leave it where it is. I'll do what I can with, pressure washing. And then you tell me what you think. If you like, no, babe, we still got to move this stuff, then we can move it. Because you don't know what I could do,
Yeah, but-
with it being out here.
But I'm saying, just like you don't like cutting off that able to see the street there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing over here. You're just cutting off.
I mean, no, to me it's not because I got a clear view.
Whatever. I'm going to do whatever.
And I'm trying to create sections. Like we have a section there. We're going to have another little section here.
Okay.
Because remember, we had the bench here. And I thought about bringing the rocking chairs back or either doing something else. Thought about maybe having a little table or something. I don't know. But just let me see what I can do tomorrow. So, y'all, that means we're going to have to come back. Y'all, we're going to have to come back out here tomorrow to see.
I need to see what you're going for. I mean, for me,
And I meant to look too, y'all, when I was at Lowe's today, and I totally forgot. Y'all hear my birds? Y'all, my birds saved. They sanctified. They had a Holy Ghost. They be worshiping all the time. I meant to look when I was at Lowe's today. Why y'all didn't remind me? When I was at Lowe's today, I'm calling it like a little dolly. Excuse me. And that big plant right there where my elephant ear is, it's so heavy. And I want to swap places. It's like I want to put this down here. You know what? That's what you can do while you're out here.
what?
I want to put the elephant ear here. Because, see, this is where I'm going to be sitting most of the time this summer.
So the elephant ear goes.
We're going to swap
What
with
are
the,
you moving from the elephant ear? What are you moving over there in the elephant ear place?
we're going to swap
Swap what?
this. We're going to swap. Put this here where the where the elephant ear is.
With the table?
Yeah. What you think? Because I'm gonna be down on this end. I want to be able to. You didn't know what I was talking about. Swap.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a breakfast cart. So, why are you laughing?
with the breakfast.
Yeah. Whew. Y'all, I'm getting sleepy too. Listen, when I left today, I didn't eat an apple. I had to move. I had to move my feet. When I eat my apple, I like to slice it and dip it in my peanut butter. I didn't have time to do that today. So I got some cherries. I'm talking to them about what I ate. Because when I left early, I said I need to grab an apple or something. So I ended up eating some cherries. And then for dinner, I wish I had captured it. I forgot we had a bag of, when I get my greens for Thanksgiving, I like to get a whole lot. That way, once I wash them and clean them up, I have extra bags in the freezer that I can just pull out and cook. Y'all, I had one more bag. I pulled out those fresh collard greens today and fixed them up with some baked rotisserie chicken the chicken we got from the store the other day, you guys. Oh, when I tell you, it blessed my whole life. Blessed my whole entire life. So that was good. So I had to do that when I got home too. So that's another reason why I'm getting out here a little later. And I don't know what he's thinking about, y'all. That's another reason I'm getting out here a little later, and I just not enough time in the day for me to finish today. So I'm gonna have to come back out tomorrow because I'm ready to get my patio together. So what you think, honey? I thought, were you gonna go get the blower? You said something about the blower when you came out.
Your blower?
Ain't it right here?
I guess so.
I think it's right here.
Is it yours? Your powerful blower.
Don't pick at my blower, sir. Don't do that. I guess we may need to watch it, baby. My phone is there. Let me move out of the way because he's getting ready to blow this patio off.
Hurricane wind, I can't hold. It's a hurricane. Hold on to something. Let me see, can I move this? Let me see, can I move this tree?
Well, that looks better just even doing that. That definitely helps. And like I say, babe, we still have some of that 30-second cleaner, right? Remember we had that big 5-gallon bucket of that 30-second cleaner? It's in the garage. Because I'm going to need some of that. Because I'm going to have to kind of spot treat. Come this way, baby. You not home? What you going to say?
I come off the road.
No, it may have been, was the grill sitting here at some point in time? I don't know, child. So, it may have been the grill. You miss seeing the shears up? Ooh, that needs to be cleaned too. Just a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Just a breeding ground. Want to move it right here? What's wrong?
Why don't you reach under there and grab a spider?
It's good right here. There. Okay. Now I guess I can put these rocks in here. I'm picking up all these stones and stuff over here. Putting them in here. That's what I was getting ready to say. I meant to look for one of those. Is it like a dolly for plants where you can sit it on and roll it? Not that I'm going to be moving it though. You know, once I get it where it... Well, I guess I could move it from time to time like I'm doing now. And I've been using this little cart for like storage.
Take this out.
We just gonna get it out of there first.
Yeah, just take it out. Just take it over. Leave it over.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you want to take that over there, let me empty this water out.
If you can empty it that way. Oh, I have to finish moving this.
Where you want this? Where you moving?
I said I was gonna swap this over there.
This too.
Yeah, we'll have to get by it. I'm gonna have to wash this tomorrow. Clean it off. That's good to make sure. Have to make sure it's out far enough so it can get rainwater. You see my little elephant ear coming up? That's a little hump in the middle. Look like a hernia. I want to keep it turned this way, so we got to know this thing, this joker heavy. Oh. Oh my Jesus. Ooh, child. Okay. All right, we got enough clearance. Lord, that man and that blower. I'm curious to see, though, if me having on this cordless mic kind of drowns out some of the background noise. That's going to be pretty when it grows up over there. I'm just trying to catch my breath, babe. Just trying to catch my breath. I want to see how it's going to look over here. Thank you. That wasn't your foot, was it? It'll be over more. It'll work right there. That's fine. Anyway, y'all, that's all we can do for right now because I have to get out here in the morning and get some pressure washing done. So hopefully the goal tomorrow is to get the pressure washing done as best I can. Although dude number one, he's not liking that, but I'm trying to, I'm trying to get stuff done during the day. So if I pressure wash tomorrow and he still feels like that's not good enough, then we'll move everything off. But if I can get around it and pressure wash and he's good with it, then we'll be good. I need to get the cushions on the chairs. We need to make sure the chairs are where they're going to be, though, before we do that. Because I had to climb ready to get them cushions out my living room. So, all right, y'all. I got my little thermocell on. I don't know if it's working or not. It was a little leftover cartridge that was already in here. But I turned it on before we came out here so to have some time to work. So, babe, what you think? You good? That's good for tonight. We have to go look in the garage and see if that 30-second cleaner is in there. So, all right, you guys, listen, we appreciate you hanging out with us today. Same bat time, same bat channel. Babe, was that on Batman?
Yeah.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Meet me back on the patio. Okay. We appreciate you all so much. If you've not subscribed, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, please consider doing so.
Hitting the notes. That's
turning on that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever we're doing whatever it is we are doing over here. Trying to get... Yeah, I just turned the camera off and he is still insisting on moving everything from this end. Is my mic on? Yeah. He insists on moving everything from this end off. I thought he was talking about everything, but he's talking about what's over here. So listen, he's gonna move this off, and then we'll pressure wash. I'll pressure wash tomorrow. Okay? I thought you were talking about moving everything, babe. No. I thought you were talking, when I say everything, I mean like the table and stuff too. I can sit this stuff over here on the table. Baby, I clear. I didn't know that's what you were talking about. I thought you were talking, you said everything. I thought you were talking about moving. The table too. All right, you guys, we're just gonna get this stuff moved off the patio, and I'll see you guys out here in the morning.